the months, let's look ahead to next year or next school year that's upcoming. A lot of Idaho's school districts are struggling to fill all of their empty positions. Eyewitness News reporter Chris Nessman is here with us in the studio now. And Chris, how much of a teacher shortage are they talking about?
Well, Todd, it obviously varies by district, but I spoke with Madison School District that said they've had to fill dozens of positions this summer, including 4 PE teaching positions in which they only got 3 applicants. They said the problem came down to just not enough incentive to become a teacher.
Now we're seeing them leave the profession because of low wages, leaving because of terrible insurance packages, leaving because just next door they're paying, in the next state over, they're paying teachers significantly higher wages.
Low wages means that new teachers have a difficult time making ends meet if they have student loans to pay back.
As they come out of college, their loan payment is, could be, in some cases, a third of the salary they take home that month.
Besides poor pay, other districts have a tough time simply because Idaho is a mostly rural state, and younger people tend to want to live in cities.
Probably our biggest challenge is, and along with being the biggest challenge, it's probably the biggest advantage, and that is where salmon is. Some people don't like being 2.5 hours away from the nearest Walmart.
Despite this year's difficulties, both school districts say teacher salaries are getting better.
The career ladder for salary apportionment, which is a 5-year plan to inject around $250 million or more into salaries for teachers across this state.
The state also has a plan to tackle what's becoming the largest expense for teachers in Idaho: health insurance costs.
While right now it's very much just in the idea phase, there's not detail to it, but the board has heard, legislators have heard, that the cost of health insurance for our teachers is a huge burden, and we'd like to see if we can address that in the 2017 legislature.
Now, speaking of that health insurance, both superintendents that I talked to say they hope to be able to address that particular problem. I was told some teachers are paying upwards of $900 a month out of their paychecks for health insurance, and deductibles somewhere upwards of $2,500 a person. So they definitely want that lower.
Yeah.
Reporting live in studio, I'm Chris Nessman.
They were supposed to go lower nationwide.
Yeah, they didn't, at least for
they
teachers.
Didn't, not for teachers. All right, Chris, thanks for that. To talk about the struggle, the starting salary for a teacher in Idaho is just more than $31,000 a year.